So what do you think about? So you're starting to fight. You're starting to train. You're running a token. What do you think about the fighters now? It's a different sport now, man.
Really
People come in
is.
and think they can be just fighters.
You can't just be a fighter now, and that's why I transitioned to bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to throw down. I didn't. You got all these really, really good wrestlers, really good, like too good.
Yeah.
And they just nullify really good jiu-jitsu too. I mean,
100%.
they nullify it and make it boring, and it's not a fight.
Not if you're Patty.
True.
There's always those matchups, right?
Yeah. Styles make fights.
If you have one, I say this all the time. If you could have if I could create my perfect MMA fight, it'd be the Daniel Cormier type, the guy that's world-class wrestler.
Yeah.
And you can learn some jiu-jitsu, and you just don't play jiu-jitsu with a jiu-jitsu guy. You just right. And then if you're that wrestler and you can have some power in your hands, then you're dictating the whole fight.
Yeah.
You got to have that power though.
Who's that guy that
the Johnny's with right now?
Johnny's
right?
guy. Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
That's him. Yeah. He's a badass
He's
wrestler.
a problem.
He's gonna be a huge problem.
Gabriel,
huge,
what's his name?
yeah.
Gabe
Stevens.
Yeah.
He's
That's a prototype, right? That's him right there, especially at heavyweight.
Yeah. And he's just knocking people out too. Heavy hands.
If you don't have the hands, then you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
He's so fast and so athletic, and then for heavy, like you said, for heavyweights, there's not a lot of people that can keep up with that speed and that with that power.
Yeah. And then you get that athleticism in there, you know.
Heavyweights are
scary.
at such a deficit that 185ers are going up to heavyweight. I mean, that's a kind of a wild thing that's just been happening lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I realized that I was like in that mixed weight too, where I needed to move up too, because cutting too much weight was.
Yeah, but you had to run though. Weren't you like around 45?
145, dude. It's stupid. I'm 6 foot tall. That's like Carlos Condit back in the day. He was going down to 55, even thinking about 45s too. And
big dude for that.
That's why I went down in weight, because I was first with him, with Carlos.
Yeah.
And he's way bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, I have to.
That was that era though, where that was all. It was like the people would say something and be like, "No, that's the smart way to do it," and so everybody would want to do it. And so it's like, I want to be the biggest at the lightest weight, and that was in stone. Yeah. Nobody went against that. They're like, yeah, that's the right way to do it. Yeah. And it's, I mean, I don't look back on that and think that was the smartest way to do it. No. You know what I mean? At all.
No way. And then I just got into a groove where it was routine, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what, I was just used to it. So.
What do you mean used to what?
Making that weight.
Making the weight.
Yeah.
Did that stop at a certain point? Like when you move past 30 or something, you're like, oh, this isn't.
No, it stopped. Actually, when I went through my divorce, and I was like, I got to fix myself, you know? Yeah. I got to fix myself. And during that process, I realized that I was like, I had a eating disorder and body dysmorphia and all this bullshit. Like, I had to fix myself.
Yeah, you put a beating on yourself doing that thing.
Yeah.
Ike and I used to talk about it. Like, you'd be sitting around the gym and there's 60 dudes in there. Everybody got abs showing. People going, I'm so fat.
Yeah.
And it's like, and everybody's like, oh, it's a women problem. And I go, you wouldn't believe the tough motherfuckers that are. I mean, it's everybody. Everybody has that.
I've heard about you too. Like you were. You're one of those gym warriors like myself, like where I have to win every single fucking round in the gym, and I'm fucking scrapping in the gym, and it's not like training to get better. It's training to win.
That's how we learned.
Yeah,
that's what we did back in the day. You know, it was just like.
So the more damage in that. Than
it wasn't until
fighting.
Robbie Lawler started talking about stuff like that, and he goes, "Why would I do rounds? Why would I spar rounds? I already know I'm tough." And that's like what George would do. Like all the Shark Tank does is, you got any heart? Well, if we already know that, then why am I putting these poundings on myself? You know?
Yeah. So what you were part of, this is kind of a funny thing that I don't know anybody cares about, but it's kind of fun here about the history of New Mexico. I just thought about that is there's kind of a divide that I had no part of at all, where one of Greg Jackson had like 4 black belts, and Tom Vaughn was one of them, and he went and did his own thing. It was Jackson's West, and then he did his own thing called Fit in HB.
Yep.
And it was always like the fit guys versus the Jackson guys and all that.
Yeah.
But that was more like to the fans or the people in Albuquerque. Like I trained with Tom all the time. Like, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't for us, but
Right.
for like, it's like those like the blue belt level
Yeah.
guys that would always say fit. Anyways, you guys were always like the dark side though.
We were the dark side, dude, and I learned business wise, it kind of fucked us too.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, and then what a big deal it was. I mean,
What?
you think of the fracture of Carlos, and when all of that, it was like, and none of it needs to be upsetting, but it all sure
So it
was.
was you, Carlos Condit, Timmy Means.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
We even had Cody Oxwheeler.
Yeah,
He was in WEC.
Huge. Yeah. He fought Jim Spolver.
Yeah, I mean, we had all those guys, and then we had that didn't quite make it because we were all going up to Canada to the MFC where Benson Henderson made his name.
Yeah.
And we had Mike Maestas and we had Nathan Torres. They ended up taking their lives later on, but they were, man, it was us 5 over there, and
You guys had an edge about you, man.
it was crazy. Yeah, we weren't big like you. You guys are big old motherfuckers. We were trying to go low too because like Carlos had made the transition over already, and we're like, fuck, what do we do now?
Yeah.
So
I remember when that happened. And you guys were always in shape. I know Tom and Arlene. I used to do boxing lessons with Arlene Vaughn.
she's the best boxing coach in the
Isn't
state.
that crazy? Like
I think.
this unknown hero, really, in New Mexico fight sports.
Yeah.
Arlene is.
She is, and I had a
mean
talk
as
with her a
heck.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I was like, thanks to you, I could honestly say she probably produced some of the best strikers from here.
Yeah.
Strikers.
Yeah.
For sure. I think. I mean,
She comes from the same lineage as Mike Winklejohn.
all of
They
them,
both
yeah.
trained at
Bill Packard.
Bill Packard.
Yeah, they're all Packard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, yeah. She deserves a lot of respect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is she still coaching?
She still has a few. She told me, she has a couple left right now that she has tucked under and she's working with. So
Yeah.
it's crazy because some of the people that come to my gym now and they spar and stuff, I know her style. I said, "Oh, you fucking trained with Arlene, didn't you?" Yep, sure as hell.
Yeah.
So
What do you see?
just the movement and
Yeah.
how good a shape they are.
Yeah, it's shape. That's conditioning.
Shape,
Everything.
conditioning was huge. I mean, that was my biggest thing. I was always in shape. I was always ready.
Yeah. Everybody was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, back then all of us were.
Yep.
Yeah. Now it's just like, I gotta get ready.
I remember I
We were
watched you fight one of your last fights, MMA fights in New Mexico. And like Tom Vaughn always had that edge about him. It's like us against the world, and everybody here in Albuquerque is against us and all that. And I remember you won the fight, and it was an amazing fight. And I was sitting ringside, and Tom's looking around like fuck you to everybody. And then I'm cheering. I'm like, yeah. And then you look at me, and then you're like, oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was, and we gravitated towards that, and we were like that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
It took a lot for me to move.
What about when he running all the security down on Central?
Oh man, what a wrecking crew, right?
Hey, I worked for him when I first got here.
Yeah, I think almost every fighter did, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, the stories and the respect and everything behind it too. It's just,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, the
The,
Sunshine
the
Theater.
lineage of everything is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and the thing too about like all these people are that they're still walking the road. You know what I mean? It's like they paved it in New Mexico, and they're still like carrying on Bill Packers, and like all of that stuff is go forward. And that to me is huge, man. You're drinking from wells you didn't dig. You know,
For sure.
And that all comes from the beginning in like the late 90s of Greg Jackson, where he had Tom Vaughn, Chris Luttrell, and Brad Aaronsfeld, the 3 original black belts.
Yeah.
And they were doing the Valley Tudo, the taped hand fights and all that, where it's kind of not even legal, maybe legal, not legal. And, and
no time limit.
I mean,
that's
there was
yeah.
no commission back then, though.
No.
Really, even
Yeah.
when I first started, it wasn't. I didn't even know I was pro.
we all had to go on reservations. It was the
Yeah.
only place you could go, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I fought my very first one was at the National Guard in Socorro, and I don't think that's a reservation, but I didn't know he was pro either, and there wasn't a commission there.
Yeah.
So
That was a time too, and there wasn't amateur and pro. There was like, we're gonna go bang. This is what it is.
yeah, that's how I found out the hard way that I was pro. I was like, it was Jim Burleson back in the day that were running those shows. Yeah, and he's like, I'll pay you double to fight for the belt. And I was like, fuck, double a zero? How? I thought, you know what I mean?
What's two times zero?
Yeah.
Hey, I had a fight once in LA in the very beginning days. It's not even on my record anywhere. It was just like, it was illegal in LA, and we just fought in like a warehouse somewhere in front of a bunch of rich people.
Crazy.
And they brought us in there like at
This is
night.
a movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, literally.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I got there like 9, 10 in the morning, and they had to keep us there, so they didn't want anybody to leave. So,
A cage or a ring?
It was a ring.
Yeah.
I didn't fight till 9. I was there for 12 hours till I got to fight.
No shit.
Yeah. Even the weigh-in, like I didn't make weight. Like, and I was like, this stupid thing, I don't even care. Like, it was one of those scales where like I already tested it out. Like, if I move forward,
Right.
I'm overweight. If I lean back, I'm made
fucking
The little
funny,
tricks,
man.
huh?
Yeah,
The little
yeah,
tricks.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is a movie. You should write a
Have
script
you?
on that.
Do you remember? Were you there at Fit when? What's his name? Crazy Horse was there.
Dude, I was the one that pulled him off the mats.
Yeah.
I was the one that pulled him off the mats, and I said, dude,
Wait,
you can't do that.
We got to tell the story, man. What's the story? I've heard the story. I heard you went to his car. Okay.
Dude,
Crazy Horse,
I mean,
Charles Bennett, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Look it up.
He's crazy. He's cool as hell, though.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah, I
he's
liked
a
him.
good dude. Really good dude.
Florida dude, right?
Yeah.
He was huge in Japan for a while. Fought
Huge.
Pride. Yeah.
Huge.
He had a huge. If he would have taken things serious, he could have done some major, made a lot of money. But yeah, fuck, man, it was Tyler East,
Oh.
and he's a monster.
Big old boy.
He's
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
ripped. He looks like a WWE
Yep.
superstar. For some reason, he had something against Charles, and he started just wailing on him, throwing knees, elbows, everything.
Tyler did.
Tyler, yeah, Tyler
Oh,
did.
dude. It'd be kind of like, I mean, that's
Yeah, and they were on the
100-pound
mats.
mismatch.
Crazy
right?
Horse is like
at
155. Tyler's
Right.
like
Yeah.
255.
Back then,
Right.
he was I think 35. Back then, he was
shit.
doing that. Yeah.
So Tyler's going
he's
off on him.
Tyler's going off on him. I'm sparring in the ring. It was a ring right here, and then big mats over here. And at Fit, you had a staircase to go outside.
Yeah.
And I'm sparring, and I just see Crazy Horse take his gloves off, throw them on the ground, and walk outside.
Yep.
I didn't know what the hell he's doing. And he comes inside with a fucking tire iron that he got out of his car, out of the trunk, or wherever he found it. And I'm just like, hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Yelling.
Lucky it was a tire iron.
I mean,
Yeah.
you imagine he went and got a strap.
Yeah, man. Nah, he would. I don't think he was even allowed to have one. At
So the story
time.
I heard,
Man.
is he went and got a gun. Yeah.
Nah.
You know
He
how
didn't have
things
a gun.
build up. Those people over at Fit, man, I
Yeah.
got Crazy Horse going to get a gun because he got beat up by somebody.
Nah, man. He
yeah.
went and got that tire iron, and he just walked down the stairs nonchalant, walked across the mats, and I'm yelling at Tyler. I'm like, Tyler, don't do it. Crazy Horse, don't do it. Fuck. And he just whacked him in the leg. He didn't.
He did.
He didn't hit him in the head or anything like that, bro.
Yeah.
He just hit him in the leg to show him, don't fuck with me. Don't do this. I'm small. Don't
What
do
Tyler
this.
do?
Tyler fell to the ground, and fucking we all grabbed Crazy Horse, walked him out, and we were like, you got to get the fuck out of here. Cops are coming. Someone's calling the cops.
Yeah.
You got to go.
Could you imagine?
You got to go, dude. Yeah, it was kind of cool, but it was like dangerous and
For sure.
And then you kept training.
Then we just literally they got Tyler off the mats, and we kept training, man. We did 10 rounds, I think.
Yeah.
And we were like halfway through.
Yeah.
We finished for sure.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't finish, we were a bunch of bitches.
Right,
you know?
right.
So yeah, that was it, man. He didn't go get a gun. He didn't do anything like that. He didn't even try to like hit him in a bad spot. He hit him in like the thigh area stuff,
Yeah.
you know. So it wasn't like he was.
Trying to blow a knee out or something.
Nah, not at all.
I remember back in the day, talking about Arlene, she asked me to come spar with, there was this guy named Jesse. He was a pro boxer, and he was good, a big guy. and like
He's a kickboxer.
he's a kickboxer.
Badass kickboxer.
Badass,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just, anyways, I just remember like, you know, usually when they do things like that, you have your whole corner and all that, and you know, different boxing and whatever, and like I'm just there getting beat up round after round after round, and it's just me and Jesse and Arlene and all that.
The
Like,
three of you.
oh yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. But that was, I don't know why that popped in my head.
Yeah, he was really good, man. He had a unfortunate run too. He actually,
Jesse, I remember.
yeah, he got his foot chopped off at work.
No.
What?
Yeah, got his foot chopped off.
Yeah.
And he was working in Texas or something like that. Yeah, in the oil fields, chopped it off.